Hello and welcome. Daffy Roth, and this is Blasphemous for the PC. In our last episode, I believe we were working our way through the Mother of Mothers, I think. It's been a little bit. Holidays and, losing another job, kind of takes its fun out of doing stuff. But that being said, I'm back and we're going to pick up where we left off. If I can remember where that is, I guess we'll just get into it. Let's see here. We're in Mercy Dreams. What were we doing? Oh, that's right. We were heading down into the suburbs. We already met with her. Got the first eye, we just need the other one. All right. Ooh, teleporter. Acquired the pist form of Hernandez, whatever that is. The Pisces form of Hernandez the Explorer. Victor Hernandez was chosen to lead an expedition meant to civilize barbaric tribes. He was sentenced for heresy when he suggested that Custodia was the most uncivilized of all known places. This is all we came down here for, huh? Okay, well. Alright, we have the sleeping canvases and the library of neglected words we finished up. We still have the arch-cathedral rooftops. Okay. I think we'll head to the, kind of weird that that doesn't have any sound effects when it's firing. There's still another spot. I actually didn't even know it was possible to execute those guys. Okay, so this is an anatomy book opened up. Page shows the illustration of a femur, a tibia, and a kneecap. So, tibia never believed in the authority of the Holy See. He even claimed to have been able to contact the High Wills on his own. Benevolent as the secret. Are there any other tibias? That's a tibia. This one's the femur. Carpound, nicknamed the Daring, was a feared bounty hunter at the service of the bishopric of Custodia. Cabral had a cherished motto: get rid of everything, you'll have nothing to lose. Do I have a kneecap? So I don't have a kneecap yet. I don't even know what just happened. Ouch. No. Right now. The moon is out tonight with a long-tailed gown, and a bull stares at her between the rock rows and the shadows.
You have found some of my brothers. Though, I still ask you to find the rest of them. Please, keep this canvas made from the gold of our faces, and my brothers will guide you.
Well, that's...
Penitent one. In finding these holy brethren of mine, you have completed the vision of my birth, which was painted on a sleeping canvas. My name being Jocinero, I was born of the moon and of the torment of a brave bull, and of myself by the grace of high wills, my holy brethren.
Linen of golden... You know what? I think that's what allows us to fall down, or the things without dying. Let's see if he gives us anything else.
Please find the rest.
Nope, that's it. Alright, so we have all the relics now. Linen of golden thread, produced of a product of a spinning wheel that only turned on full moon nights. This thin thread was plated to immortalize its progeny. Bestowed as a gift by the firstborn, it allows the penitent one to descend into bottomless abysses. Members of the Holy Mother came and took the painting away as soon as I told them it was finished. They didn't say a word, they just covered it up and carried it away. I have been painting for the Mother all my life, recreating moments of the lives of the saints. Before this last canvas, it was as if they didn't want anyone laying eyes on it. They did not even let me, its creator, see it on display. If they ever came to display it, it was the last commission they requested of me. So that's nice. That pretty much opens up the world now, so I tell you, these bosses in the later stage are so much easier than the ones beginning. Especially if you're going for the not healing method. Like, we'll get that achievement, by the way. Because at this point... I failed. I'm an idiot. I just jumped into the abyss without even having the thing on. That's fine. Let's take this off. First, let's see where this goes. The nasal bone of Charles the Artist. The beauty of his work sparked a strong debate within the church. It was commanded that no representation could be more beautiful than life itself. Dryden's collection was confiscated and he was forgotten. Banished to oblivion and prayed to these walls are some of the most valuable forbidden works of art. Banished to oblivion and prayed to these walls are some of the most valuable forbidden works of art. Okay. That's all right. Just took a second. Or I could just do this. 8 more left. All right. And I don't think we can go any higher. Upgrade our sword. I don't remember how many more we need for the church. I think it was like maybe 40k. We acquired the embossed mask of Crescente. Artifact found in the hands of a dead archbeacon in a dusty library. Confessions from Crescente. The ravages of time have taken their toll on the mind of the one I once respected like a father. He has allowed himself to be carried away by the superstition and fallacies of the village, searching for the impossible with his clouded eyes among the altars of the mother. And Dolphus betrays the trust of his most illustrious, taking refuge in the cold peaks with his host of servants, wearing his introspection as an excuse to hide his laziness and lack of faith. Only I, the only one capable of ascending to the marble halls with an adequate response, remain. The forbidden volumes of these endless shelves will not resist the zeal of my searching much longer.
I burn from the inside out, and my smoke is a fog that conceals everything.
Big bead of wax. That gives us more. And then that gives us everything to here. So you need to go back. Let's do that. You have a lot of duplicate paintings. Oh, you... That's... beneath it. The sooty garlic. I don't know if I want sooty garlic. Dark bulb covered in black dust. Its finding is an omen of good luck since it only grows as the first fruit on burned grounds. It is said to soothe many aches when used in a tisane, although few dare to try it. I don't know what that word means. And what could we do? A crowd of plain and profane healers, blind to the vague wills of the miracle. I'm going to restart this. And what could we do? A crowd of plain and profane healers, blind to the vague will of the miracle, pray, begging for its forgiveness? What would our sacrifice have to be for our prayers to be heard? At the mercy of the miracle was that young man, and at the mercy of the miracle were left the rest of us with him. Cannot be. I could have sworn the candle depicted in that painting was lit and that the room gleamed. Could I be losing my mind? I think we just need to have so I don't have all the excuse me, sir. I am fearful. The little one stopped crying as soon as we placed him in the arms of that wicker woman, as if it were his mother. Sometimes I can't help but think there's something living in that wicker. Sometimes it seems to be rocking him in the darkness. So that was the one boss that we fought. Alright, what do you have to say?
This is a precious treasure to me. Its value goes far beyond what I asked for it.
So you say that about everything.
And may I don mourning black.
Let's see here. Bead braided. This is the wicker knot. Bead braided in a spiral motion, covered with a light coat of varnish that has protected it from the wear and tear of the years. A mother's hands work these strands and bless them. Their influence provides protection from toxic damage.
Handing this over and
Yeah.
the bells. Feast your eyes on the end and may my heart stop.
This is the key of the Inquisitor, and I don't have enough money.
Come back.
Let's see. We picked up. What was it? A bead. All right. Wicker knot. When she was to be taken to the campfire, the Inquisitors took the baby from her arms, and she screamed. I like that they call it campfire, begging for the child to not see her burn. The boy who stared at her from afar, drenched in tears, was blindfolded. The blindfold was immediately moistened. The bonfire was surrounded by people there to see the execution. They screamed, calling her a witch and a heretic. When the flames started licking the pile of firewood, she asked a kind soul to build a wicker figure in her image and size, and to place the child in its arms so that the baby could not miss her. And so that they did, and when the figure was built, they placed the bawling child in its arms, and the orphan immediately stopped crying. The miracle was merciful once again. So that was the boss. Although I guess I'm wrong as far as the wicker is concerned. Oh, the miracle is gracious. Quicksilver, so that's going to be good. We can basically just upgrade our things again. More magic's always nice. There, so we just have to use it. That. Eat it. Ooh, axe. The kneecap is Sebastian the puppeteer. All right. Let's see. Sebastian Wojja lived surrounded by puppets. To him, they were his family. His cries marked the night he disappeared into the flames in the theater, exclaiming, "I forbid you to move!" Okay. So now we can go back to the one room. Actually, I don't think that we've completed which Crimson Briar, small gift from the goddess, guilt and burden. I don't know if we've I should have marked those two rooms. I think there's one here. Yeah, I may not have the final one of these, so we'll mark this. And I just gotta find the other one now. Everything is equipped. Go. Romance of the Crimson Heart. Romance of the Crimson Heart. Prayer to the sanguine mist, fruit of true fervor. Vapors of the holy blood emerge from the skin of the penitent one, damaging those who cross them. Burning blood that thou breathe through my body, blood of red wine, blood of black wine, emerge from my skin, emerge from my bone. Well, now that that is over with, that on there, let's re-equip all of our stuff. This. This one equipped. This version damaged. What else do we have? This one. All right. Okay, so that's done. Where else can we go? Let's do this. So we'll turn in the sooty garlic, and then you'll need to get the key of the Inquisitor.
Merciful be, penitent one. With your contribution, the work of this brotherhood carries on.
The Order blesses.
I guess I can't do that one. Oh, that's right. Okay, so for this one, we need to kill these 3 things without dying to fill this. You require Chalice of Inverted Verses. So Chalice of Inverted Verses. Rusty iron cup of simple appearance. Its interior is embossed in lackluster silver and depicts rows of spiral verses which descend to the bottom of these rhymes. These rhymes speak of pagan beasts and forbidden fruits. But father, where are all the idols, paintings, and statues that the mother had seized and banned? If they were inspired by the faith in our miracle, they should not have been destroyed, for it would be a grave sin. I don't know, dear son, but I would bet my fate that these underground galleries hide more than air. So we'll do that later, because there's a very specific path that we have to take there, so to accomplish that. You have acquired the navicular of whoever that is. Navicular of Kanyahu the murderer. Kanyahu, although clumsy, took advantage of his cheerful and joyful demeanor to trick merchants and clergymen with the intention of killing them and stealing their belongings. Okay. So we already went through that side. So we need to come over here and do whatever it is. So, but that gives us this one, so that's clear. We can go and do this. We'll do that. I did have that equipped. Huh. That's so. First, let's go to the far edge of this. Listen, my son, to the silence. It is undulating silence. A silence where valleys and echoes slide. A silence that bows foreheads to the ground. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh well, it's fine. Let's see. This. Did I get the... I don't think I did I? It's... Okay, so now we just need to fall... Need to fall down. Got 5 more of those guys. So we're getting pretty close to the end. So there's that. The Crown of Gnawed Iron. Crown of Gnawed Iron, an engagement ring forged in iron and blackened from the many times it was cast into the flames. The teeth of 3 jaws lovingly form its miniature crown-like shape. The combination of spite and desire lends it power, increasing the fervor generated by the penitent one's attack. Oh, nice. Alright, that takes care of that. Let's go buy the Key of the Inquisitor, and I think we'll call it an episode. Must have been right here. Mercy. Bit of mercy.
Feast your eyes and may my...
Okay. All right. Let's read the Key of the Inquisitor. Master key forged from steel. The heat of the sword carried by the Great Inquisitor announced his arrival even through the coldest calms. Las Divinia rose weakly from her chair under the attentive gaze of all present, and addressing the Inquisitor said, "The apparitions are a truth granted into my eyes by our Lord. For what other reasons could there be behind this miraculous talent? My sin has been overlooking the merit of such a valuable gift." The Inquisitor, sitting in the center of the room, answered, "What gesture could there be more pious than using your grace and benefit of the church, holy and wise?" Then he got up from his throne, and hoisting a lustrous silver tray bearing precious ornaments, said, "May your fortunate eyes rest here henceforth, and a windowless chapel be their dwelling, for this is the word of our holy Mother Church." whatever that means. All right, well, we're going to call that an episode here. So we're getting close. We have a few other things we got to handle. I want to upgrade the mea culpa a little bit more before I go take on the one boss for the bones for the other eye. He's going to give us, because once we give the eyes over, it's going to give us a sword core that we need to equip that we can no longer, that we won't be able to unequip. So in our next episode, though, what we're going to do is, yeah, we'll go here to the desecrated system, because I'm curious what this is over here that I need to do. And then we will start tackling the rooftops, because I think that's really where our next point lies. So we're getting close, getting there. So, all right, friends. Well, with that being said, that's all I got. I hope you're enjoying it. Hope you all had a wonderful holiday. You know, Christmas is coming up, so. But, well, outside of that, friends, stay true to yourselves and follow your hearts and be safe out there. And until next time, God bless. Bye-bye.